If everything is photo worthy, you have to make choices. And when you're making choices, you're making art. Recently, I was lucky enough to take a trip to Jekyll Island, Georgia, which is home to one of the most beautiful, unique beaches I've ever experienced. Driftwood Beach, a beach covered in amazing old trees that washed ashore from a long-lost island at sea. It's surreal to see in person, and I definitely recommend it. I went for 2 sunsets, 2 sunrises, in 1 afternoon. I wish I spent more time in the afternoon with the bright beating sun, but it was so hot. Anyway, approximately 5 minutes after we left, a huge storm came in, so we made a pretty good decision. The sun colors the landscape during the sunrise, making the water glisten and the wet sand shine. Whereas as the sun sets, a curtain of colors washes over the sky as darkness takes over. The first day we arrived, we went to the sunset and a storm was coming, so the light wasn't so brilliant. The location was still so beautiful and unique. I felt almost like it was too great to photograph well, and I really struggled to get images that I was super satisfied with. They felt flat and natural, whereas what I felt this place was deep and unnatural. So the opposite, obviously. I just said one thing, but then the opposite. I was happy, but underwhelmed with my work. And luckily, that changed. As we walked onto the beach as the sun was rising that next morning, I knew I was in for a good day of shooting. That first day was just a warm-up, a necessary one. Now that I was accustomed to the surroundings, I could use the light and the subjects to really try and capture something interesting and a more honest representation of the magic of this beach. I looked for the shapes in the branches, the waves as they crashed, the few people as they walked along the shore, with the beautiful vibrant pinks, blues, oranges, and purples reflecting up from the ocean, looking to craft compositions and interesting horizon lines. During the day, there were more people, and I tried to capture some street photography style images amongst the interesting trees. If you follow my work in my channel, you'll know I really like bright, overexposed images. Well, this was an amazing time for me, and I was pretty decently satisfied with what I was able to get. Honestly, after that day, I was pretty satisfied with a lot of my work in general. Sometimes all you need is that little bit of warm-up, I suppose. It really is quite a unique location, and I had to adjust my eyes to it, I guess. Look to create depth, scale, and stories in places like this, with all the branches and trees creating lines that point you in one direction or the other. The vastness of the ocean and the sky that put the size of the world into perspective. People going about their day almost like this is just a normal beach. This location helped me learn to improve my storytelling, my composition, and how to capture my vision when I was overwhelmed in the amount of choices I had and what to photograph. So, like I said at the beginning, this is when I really felt like I was making art with my camera. Whether it's good or not isn't the question. It's the experience I had on this trip and the gratifying nature of a successful photo walk. This is why I do it. I've been Tony King. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, whatever, and stick around for more content just like this and a lot different, but all about photography. I've been Tony King again. I already said that, so subscribe again. I already said that twice, so do it twice on 2 accounts, I guess. Whatever. Thanks for watching.